Well, my specialist subject is grocery retailers, and I think the challenges are pretty well told. The growth in the industry has been almost entirely in discount, convenience, and online. So the core grocers are struggling with the fact that for the first time in perhaps 40 years, there's no underlying growth in core grocery. But also, I've never foretold the end of the weekly shop and the weekly shop in a grocery supermarket. The majority of the market, 60% plus, is still in grocers on a weekly shop, and in large part will stay there. But clearly, business models that have been founded in the idea that the market grew every year are struggling to cope with the fact that actually it's flat and they're having to diversify. We've seen some, of course, develop convenience online and discount businesses themselves, and we've also seen more recently Tesco moving into a different channel in wholesale, and Sainsbury's move into a different channel in their purchase of Argos for their non-food opportunity. I think it's I'll steal. I think it's a Mark Twain quote. The sort of death of the high street has been exaggerated. The reality is that there are, of course, examples across the whole UK of high streets that look like they have been devastated by change, and no doubt online has played its part in that. But the reality is there are plenty of high streets out there that are vibrant and exciting. We will all have examples where we go to and you can't get parked, so there must be something going on if there isn't a free parking space. And so I think that, in the end, people will continue to do real shopping in real stores, being sold by real people and buying real products at that time. But the experience has to keep up with the times. That means technology, of course, has to play its part, but also you can't have a successful high street if it's not well invested in the public domain. It doesn't have a huge variety of retailers, excitement in newness every year, just like you would set out to do if you were running an out-of-town supermarket or indeed an out-of-town mall. Our high streets have to have that as well, and therefore it's important through local enterprise partnerships and the like that small retailers come together with local councils. They are, after all, big ratepayers to those local councils, to create a vision for a successful and vibrant high street of the future that works for them in their location. Well, I think, a lot of people, if you ask people where's an exciting food environment in London, they'd say Borough Market. And clearly you've there got lots of specialist artisan food retailers coming together. I was asked a question earlier actually about local sourcing, and I said, no, go to Borough Market. It's not local sourcing. It's not being grown in the borough of Southwark on the whole. It's locality sourcing. It's products that are from somewhere that matters. It's Melton, Mowbray, pork pies, it's Cornish pasties. Champagne, after all, comes from a specific location. So locality sourcing, which is within a vibrant shared environment. But I think if you look beyond that, I used to live in Leamington Spa, I now live in Harrogate. I'm very fortunate to live in two fantastic spa towns. I don't think if you just sort of landed in Leamington or Harrogate tomorrow, you would be anything other than sure that there's a vibrant and successful future available for high streets.